So we're here to conduct a First Amendment audit in Mid-Columbia Fire and Rescue Station. It's also a training facility. My goal is to get back into the training facility and take pictures.
So in the first 30 seconds of his video, he has already admitted that his whole purpose is to access areas that he is not allowed access to because they are not accessible by the general public. So much for frauditing being about the First Amendment. Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and on this one we're going to take a look at a couple of different smaller frauditors. Although the second one, I actually can't call him a frauditor. You'll see what I mean when we get there. First and foremost, thank you so much to all of my channel members and subscribers. I really would not be here without you guys. It means the world to me that you guys are here. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let me know what you want to see, and let's go ahead and get to it.
Nice and clean. We take pride. Flag of honor. How are you? I'm good. Can you tell me how many firemen work out of this station?
I want to say with everybody, with the chiefs and everybody. Yeah, there's about 7 on a shift, and there's 3 different shifts.
Awesome.
And we have 5 chiefs and some single roles EMTs.
Cool. Thank you. And what's your name?
I'm Stephanie.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can I ask who you are?
You can call me Electric.
You can just take those cards.
I know. They're all different people, right?
Yep.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No, I'm just looking at the building. Trophies. Some old badges, it looks like. That's cool. Just so you know, I mean no harm. I'm just here to take pictures.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
She was paying absolutely no attention to you because it's obvious what you are there for. No one walks into public like that unless they are looking for attention. She just didn't give it to you.
Vending machine. So far, so good. Ambulance.
Okay, the mouth breathing is really bad, but what actually bugs me even more is the getup. The neck gaiter, the glasses, the hat. And I know why they say they do it. You know, they say it's because they want to be able to look however they want to look and go into public and not be questioned about the recording and all that bullshit. But the fact of the matter is they are intentionally looking suspicious in order to provoke a reaction. You are not going to train society into overlooking suspicious behavior. Things that are out of the norm like that, on a hot sunny day, he's walking around in a neck gaiter and glasses and a hat. Yeah, there's a good chance someone is going to question why. Why doesn't he want his face seen? We live in a horrible world. It's reality. We live in a world where people do very, very horrible things to each other. We live in a world of mass shootings, of school shootings. We live in a world of senseless violence. All over the globe, it is a fact. And you're not going to untrain society to overlook suspicion. It is not going to happen, and it shouldn't happen. So yeah, that bugs the crap out of me because it is intentionally meant to provoke a response, and that's all there is to it.
Fire truck. Fire truck.
I am so glad that he has reached the age where he can identify a fire truck when he sees it. The flashcards did their job. A+.
Notice no sign saying authorized access. No parking anytime. Still clean. Left his cat open. Training tower.
You know, from the sound of how hard you're breathing just from walking around, somehow I seriously doubt you're going to make it up that training tower.
It's pretty tall, 4 stories. Some crashed cars so they can practice rescuing people. That's pretty cool. Hope no one was hurt when that car got wrecked. I'm surprised nobody's talked to me, besides the lady inside and the guy. Well, that's cool. Practice burning cars.
How's it going, guys?
Good, you?
Good. Can I ask you a couple questions?
What you got?
I was just wondering, how long does it take for you to become a fireman?
So each one goes through different schooling depending on for here. So here, this went through 2 weeks for this one?
Yeah.
For
2
class
weeks training.
Yeah, 2 weeks of class training, and then that goes through everything for wildland. We're wildland only.
Okay.
So for wildland, it goes through 2 weeks of that with a bunch of hands-on stuff and everything like that. And then you get kind of put out there, and we also do fuel mitigation, so we do other stuff along with it. And then we go out on fires and we learn hands-on training while on a fire as well, so we get some more hands-on experience and some hands-on experience
Have
doing
you
that.
guys trained in that building yet?
No.
No.
That is for the structure stuff. We don't really do anything with those.
My name is Electric.
Michael.
Nice to meet you. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Flag's a little tattered. Other hallway. So all in all, it's been a good audit. Sorry there's no action. I didn't get beat up, tased. I don't think they called the cops on me. They might have. I guess we'll see. I think this is their mailbox, and that's freaking cool. If you notice, I'm wearing my new neck gaiter, hooded neck gaiter. My rights shouldn't make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, dude. He's proving my point. You know, the get up is about the reaction. At the end of the day, we should not, as a society, overlook suspicion because dipshits like this say we should. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. When you are intentionally walking into an area, not just looking suspicious, but acting suspicious, like, I don't know, pressing your phone up against tinted glass so you can see inside, like a peeping Tom, that is suspicious, and it should be investigated. Your rights do not trump the needs of the many. You are one person. All right, we're going to cut this jackass off here. But I want to take a quick look. I want to show you a guy who I feel like is actually doing, if you're going to do an audit, is doing it the right way. He is protesting for prison reform. He is walking around with a camera, but he is doing it in an open public forum. He is speaking to citizens respectfully. He is having conversation with them about what he is protesting. I actually think he does a really good job.
All right, I'm back again. This is what I'm here for today. Out here, I got my signs. I'm on a square in downtown Ocala, trying to get some support for prison reform here in Florida, which they have these representatives that draw up these bills. They submit them, and then they forget about them. They'll even die. 2 bills in the last year died in the subcommittee because no one will pick them up. We need to refile these Senate bill and House bills and follow them through and make them into law. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous law. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with my sign and go from there. I tell you, it's a hot one. There's no thermometers downtown here. Seems like it should be one somewhere in one of these buildings.
You know, I said I didn't know if I could call this guy a frauditor, and here's kind of why. I don't think he is one. You know, yes, his channel says something audits, but if this is any indication, he has a purpose. He is recording in an open public forum. He is not treating people like shit when he encounters them. He has good conversations with them respectfully, nicely. People aren't fucking with him. And that's the problem is, frauditors run into problems because of the way they treat people. 9 times out of 10, it's because of the way they treat people. He is doing things right. He's not being an asshole. He's not walking around in a net gaiter and glasses intentionally trying to look suspicious so people will question him. He's doing things right, and I have to applaud him for that.
That's still going on. Yes, I've seen it. And that's just the feeling of too fucking hot down here. What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think it's about?
I have no
What's it say?
I have no idea.
What's it say? Yeah, prison reform.
I have no idea.
There's couple of them, but they let them die in subcommittee.
Huh?
I'm trying to get them reintroduced in. Prison is supposed to be for rehabilitation, not punishment. And when they make them do it 85% of the time, that's punishment.
It's supposed to be rehabilitation. Ideally,
There's no such thing as rehabilitation in my words.
ideally, you're right.
But
It'd be rehabilitation.
but
But no, it is a punishment. That's why they're there.
Right. They're
Yeah.
there because they did something wrong. So it's got to be punished.
so they should do another 10, 15 years. Then and if another person could be convicted of the same crime.
If they did the
You
crime,
can never
yeah.
have two judges be the same way. I mean, they're going to be different.
So you're telling me if you went in on one charge in front of me and you got 5 years and I went in behind you for the same charge and I got 15, you think that's right?
No.
Did I say that?
That's
I said
right.
that.
No, I'm just
You're
asking.
gonna-
I'm not saying
You're
that.
not going to have two judges actually do the same thing.
No, that's
Well, they got to
wrong.
follow the law.
They do. And
That-
they could be.
And it
I
could
retired
be
out
right.
there.
What?
It could be right. You might have gotten 15 because you have prior charges. The guy ahead of you maybe had no prior charges, so he got 5 years. So that could be right.
Yeah.
I have a prison reform thing. But anyhow, good luck with everything.
Okay, thank you.
Well, they'll be reintroduced.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Thank you for asking me.
I was curious as well. I heard what you said, but I think that once you've served your time, like that's you've
Yeah.
done the work. And
Yeah. Why should it be different treatments for different people?
when is this coming up for vote?
Well, both these bills died they died in subcommittee. It wasn't even, they didn't even vote on them.
Are you trying to get it back to ballot?
I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get them to refile,
Yeah.
which this one lady, 235, is planning on doing. And then they need to just follow through with it.
Sure. If
Vote on it and amend it and put it in the Constitution.
I feel that, like, I mean, our prison system is so hard, and like, once you do the time, if you
I know.
put the effort in and you've made
That's right.
change, I believe it.
I know. I do have an invested interest in getting this.
Yeah, seeing people be
Because I got a friend that's being treated unfairly.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Marion County, the prison and the jail are bad.
She's up at Gaston now, up in Quincy
true.
County. Yeah.
But, I mean,
And,
I think there's compassionate approaches to a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you're a model inmate and you've got yourself a couple associate's degrees and you never had no write-ups, you deserve to
If
be
you made
rewarded.
a real change, then that should be reflected in how you're treated too.
Absolutely.
I feel that.
All right. Thank you. Have a blessed day. So that was her opinion. Totally contradicting what those old folks, they don't want no change. That's what's wrong. That's because of the system now. That's why we have the system now we have. Because these people, they get a certain age, they're not interested in no change. You know, they don't want no change. But change is good. They need to get used to it. So, I don't know.
I'm not going to play the rest of the video because I don't think that anyone wants to sit through it. It is fairly uneventful. But this was a really good example because this showed they had contradicting opinions. You know, that the people at the table absolutely had a contradicting opinion to what he was protesting for. But they were able to have a conversation civilly. He did not get in their faces with the camera and claim tyranny because they didn't agree with him. You know, there was a lot of good stuff there. And then he had another good conversation with the lady at the next table. I wish him well. I really hope that he has the opportunity to continue exercising his rights in this way. And I hope his venture is successful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great night.